Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you're watching WYTV. This is News Review brought to you by Nokpa Abbas from Wisdom Yard Online Television. My name is Ahmed Abbas or Latson but you can call me Sidon J. And I'm in the studio with... This is where we talk about the headlines that made up the newspapers of today. And today, we'll be starting with Punch newspaper. Again, Tinubu soldiers go on the rampage, brutalize policemen to wrong parking. Why federal government choose 800 naira per dollar exchange rate for 2024 budget, minister. Tension in Kano as Supreme Court decides Yusuf fate today. Kano, Zamfara, Bauchi governors arrive court. Then on Vanguard newspaper, 32-year-old bank staff commits suicide. No grief for anybody, lawyers fault police caution. Naira gains 19% to $874.79 in NAFEM. Insecurity, Tinubu should call meeting with police now, Falana. Then on Daily Post newspaper, bandits storm FCT, abduct 25 residents. Ebonyi government declares death of 2 persons on airport flyover. OCX chairmanship, I am no longer PDP member at Achim Abioye. Abuja Metro Station, it will be disastrous for me. Wike condemns project design. These are the headlines that made up the newspapers of today. We're going on a short commercial break. When we're back, we'll talk more on some of the headlines. Stay tuned. Don't go nowhere.
When life breaks into the beautiful splendor of nature, and the kids can't just resist the temptation to explore to its zenith with the full assurance that the perfect backup is on the way for a perfect refilling. Nokpa, we always come to the rescue anytime, anywhere, any day, anyway, anyhow, round the clock. Your family just can't get a better companion aside Nokpa. Nokpa Abba Mixture, your family's best bet.
With Nokpa, healthy living is guaranteed for me and my family.
Nokpa for management of power.
You welcome back from that short commercial break, and that's our sponsor, Nokpa Abbas, that produces Nokpa Abba Vita, Abba Flusher, Abba Cool, Abba Tonic, Abba Powder. The first headline we want to look at today is tension in Kano as Supreme Court decides Yusuf fate. Security agencies in Kano have vowed to forestall the breakdown of law and order as anxiety continues to mount ahead of today's final verdict at the Supreme Court in the Kano State governorship election. The Kano State governor and candidate of the new Nigerian People's Party, Abba Yusuf, is seeking to overturn the verdict of the Court of Appeal and Election Petitions Tribunal, which nullified his victory in the March 18 governorship poll.
I just hope this thing will not cause riots.
I'm not even thinking about the riot of
because when the court firstly removed that man, announced him that he was not the one that emerged as the governorship candidate, we know what happened when all the women came outside to protest that this is the person we voted for.
Exactly.
This is who we want. Now you cannot come and impose somebody that we don't want on us. And now if what the court is going to bring out today as a verdict is not going with, is not suiting those people, it's going to cause something else, and I don't think they will be able to handle it.
Well, I feel in Africa of today, things have changed, to be sincere. Because I saw a documentary yesterday whereby Ghanaians are welcoming a youth to be their president, their next president. And this man is being supported by Peter Obi of Nigeria. So
yeah, Peter Obi is going to support it. You know, actually, almost all the youth in Nigeria wanted Peter Obi as the president of Nigeria. So Peter Obi would not want to do something that would make the youth go against him. What he would do right now is he would like to try in his possible best to bring closer the elderly ones too. He already knows that the youth are already on his side. Exactly. So I don't need to stress myself. So I need to do things that will make my love work stronger in the minds of this. The
reason why I brought up the Ghanaian issue is you see this Abba Yusuf, he happened to be the winner to me because
people
voted for the party. No, people voted for personality, not the party. You understand? They love him as to be the governor of Kano
And
State.
if you look at the election and the results, you know it was a flawless win. It is not even that somebody is siding one person or another. But I think what they want to do is probably because they are the ones sitting
like the ruling party,
yes.
APC. So they want the APC
it's
candidate.
an eyesore. And in the history of Kano, if you check it very well, APC has not lost its poll there. So they were like, even if we want to lose to any other party,
is it going to be
NNPP, not even PDP? And even myself, when I heard about the outcome of the election, then I was like,
no,
NNPP.
I knew it that, Abba Yusuf is well known to be a philanthropist even before becoming a politician, you understand? So he has the mantle, he has the let me say the vibe. He has the ability.
I wouldn't lie to you. I was just shocked when I saw that it was NNPP that actually won
the election. He has upper hand, even before joining NNPP. He has upper hand.
In Kano. Because when election is going on in Nigeria, there are places that people are always waiting for the result to come out. Once you get the result from those places, you're like, I won already. In places like Kano, the north, so because people are they're always wanting that side.
Because of the population.
Now imagine a whole ruling party lost that place. How do you think they are going to feel?
Well, the two lower courts declared the candidate of the All Progressives Congress, Nasir Gawuna, as the winner of the poll. It was reported that the judgment of the Court of Appeal sacking Yusuf created tension and provoked protest in Kano. Following reported discrepancies in the certified true copy of the judgment, which the court later said that was a clerical error. The Supreme Court had fixed today as the day it would deliver judgment in the appeal, a development that is currently generating tension and fear among supporters of the ruling NNPP, those of the opposition, APC, and residents of Kano State. Correspondents in Kano observed that supporters of both parties and other residents of Kano were apprehensive about today's judgment, with many of them taking panic measures in anticipation of the unpredictable judgment.
As also this thing, what we are trying to avoid will not happen.
Because I know, you know how they look in North. What they know is go.
That is what I'm saying.
All of them
I hope what they want to do is not going to cause World War I in Nigeria. Because all these Hausa people, all these northern people, they don't care. It is their life. Once it is lost, they'll say Allah Yakao. That's it.
No,
it's gone.
It is.
I don't even know. It is God that gave us.
I think I remember the way they do say like.
I don't even want to remember it because
I forgot
they don't live like normal human beings should live. So they just see this life as what is there. You now want to do something.
I've remembered Sorala. Anything that happened, Sorala.
You now want to do something that will actually piss them off, and I think they will actually sit down. And in all the tribes that are in Nigeria, if you check it very well, the tribe I fear the most and I respect the most is Hausa.
It's Yoruba. Me, I respect.
Why
Yoruba.
did I say that? Hausa are united. Yoruba, you will plan coup now. It is one person I missed you.
You know what?
This
is what they do tell Yoruba people. United we plan, divided we.
But you see, an Hausa man, if 10 people are sitting down together to say this is what we want to do,
and that's
nobody is going to go out of that place and tell you that that's not what we are going to do.
Well, many parents decided that they would not allow their children to go to school today for fear of the unknown, even as businesses, markets, and shopping malls may not open. Some residents have also indicated their intention to remain indoors and monitor the reactions of people to the judgment from their irrespective homes. The chairman of the NNPP, Ashimu Dungurawa, in the state, told The Punch the party was expectant of a victorious judgment. Speaking in a telephone interview with The Punch, that was yesterday, Ashimu said, "We are very happy to have the day of the judgment coming tomorrow morning, which is today. On our side, we, the NNPP, are of full confidence that justice will be done today. Our case will be similar to that of the president and that of Benue. The judgment came in their favor, so we hope something like that will happen to our case today, God willing."
The only thing I just want to plead with the court that is going to pass the verdict is they should make sure what they are passing is the right verdict.
It's not like people don't know the
right that's thing. Because
but the ruling party,
what I'm saying is these people, if somebody is actually bribing you to, I'm not saying anybody is bribing anybody, I'm just using it as an example. If somebody is buying you to do something that is not in favor of the citizen, remember, that person will not always be with you forever. You would walk.
That's the word of advice.
That is, I'm serious, because all these people, they don't care. Now, if you now tell them, with what we saw, a NNPP won with a million plus votes, and the person that is coming, I think 800 or something, the gap of found close to 200. Now you're not telling me that the person that won 800 plus is the one that emerged as the governorship candidate.
Well, I'm not really surprised about the election in Nigeria these days, because even with the fact that we know that it was NNPP that won the election, you know, NNPP was being owned by Council indirectly, because people are already saying, and you know, we have some godfathers.
They have conflicts in their party. Right? Even Kokanso himself is on suspension.
I know that was just now. It was not during the election. You understand? So now we actually know that the verdict, the result, we want to come out in the favor of APC.
But one thing I'm more concerned about is this election the swearing was May. When was the swearing?
Yes, after the election.
Election was
in
February.
Came up February, yes.
And the swearing was in May.
Yeah.
This person already used 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months,
close to 5 months.
You are not telling me he did not imagine. Are you whining me?
It's happened like that in Nigeria. This is a country whereby we don't follow the normal way in constitution.
And the annoying thing and the most annoying thing is that they will start quoting 1999 constitution according to, I don't know. And you are not working according to what the constitution is saying.
Well, let's move on to the next headline. No grief for anybody. Lawyers fault please caution. You see, this particular slang, I felt we don't even know the innovator of this slang. We just get to know that people start using it.
It just came up. But according to one that I heard, they said it was one gospel singer that sang it, that brought out, that made.
See, I don't believe it.
According to what was said,
okay,
they said it was one gospel musician. She sang "I No Go Gree," not even "No Gree" for anybody. Her own was "I No Go Gree." Okay. Sister Agwata Moses that sang the song. But now
people now change
it to "No Gree for anybody." she sang "I No Go Gree." People are saying no grief for anybody. I mean, too, I'm saying it. I said it.
Everybody's saying it. Do you know the funniest part?
Why won't I grieve for anybody? I don't want to use this year the way I used last year.
The funniest part was that
I'm not going to grieve for anybody.
After the police made a statement on this particular slang yesterday, okay, before they made the statement, one army, a soldier, one man, a well-known soldier, made the statement, the same slang. When he was reading out of some code of conduct in the army, he said, "This year,
no grief for anybody."
You don't understand? So it's almost like contradicting each other. We don't know who to follow.
You know how viral that word has gone. Not even. Both in the entertainment industry, anywhere, people are just saying. Even I was surprised to even see an elderly person saying, "This year, no gree. If you gree, you lose guard."
Some lawyers yesterday fought with the warning by the Nigerian police that the use of "no gree for anybody" adopted by some Nigerians as the 2024 slogan was capable of instigating crisis in the country. The slogan, which simply means do not tolerate any form of nonsense from anybody or do not allow yourself to be bullied by anyone, recently gained popularity among Nigerians, especially on the social media. Reacting to the trend, the police spokesperson Muyiwa Adejobi, who addressed newsmen, said intelligence reports shows that the catchphrase was capable of plunging the country into crisis of monumental proportion. The force PRO noted that although the slogan is seen as normal talk, those in the security community view it as a dangerous slogan.
You know why? They are scared of what happened in 2020. Not to repeat itself. Sorry, it's okay, generation.
Exactly. No, that ends up.
And you know, we youths, we know ourselves. If we start something little by little, gradually it is piling up. By the time you open your eyes, you'll be like, so all this way. So they are trying to be careful. What happened in 2020 So it won't happen in 2024. No grief for anybody. If you are saying no grief for anybody, let's know what your no grief for is on. Not that you are there. No grief for this government. No.
It is still the same thing.
My brother.
Okay. Even if we grieve for the government, are we enjoying the president?
What I'm saying is, even if you don't grieve for the government, don't say that, because that is where the problem is. In Nigeria, we have freedom of speech. But your freedom is not guaranteed after speaking.
Well, the new slogan for 2024 for young people is no they grieve for anybody. We have been informed from our intelligence that this is coming from the retributionary sector that might likely cause problems across the country. No they grieve for anybody is being seen as just normal talk. In the security community, we've seen it as a very dangerous slogan that can trigger crisis, he said. Lawyers, however, disagreed with the police position. Human rights activist Mr. Femi Falana-San described the warning as laughable, saying that the police has no power to ban the expression, which he said constitutes no threat to the law and order.
The thing is, what they are supposed to do, they are not doing it. They left what they are supposed to do undone. Now facing what does not even make sense at all.
You know, I've been saying this. You know, one thing I don't understand about this country is we tend to put our time and sweat on things that
are
not make sense.
Important.
We don't, you see, even Nigerians, I need to talk to Nigerians too, because this is not for the government alone. You see, what if everybody started using hashtag Nigeria is lacking security, like we are lacking security agencies, we are lacking...
The person that starts that hashtag, I'd better be careful.
Okay, what is now the importance of no grief for anybody?
I don't understand.
So, okay, who is to blame now? Is it the government or we that is promoting this plan?
Everybody in it. Everybody is to be blamed. Because we saw, there's this adage that is coming, but let's leave it. We saw it before we dived into it. We saw that it was a big river and we dived into it. I can remember then, it was Omeni Oshedibebere that we were talking about. Now the Omeni have Shedibebere now. We know what we are facing. Squarely, we are facing it squarely. Now for me to open my mouth and say, Sidonje, I no go grieve for you. Now it is a check.
But do you know the funniest part? Do you actually know that Tinubu may come up with one press talk now and use the statement?
If Tinubu uses it now, it is approved. Because that Baba,
you can't predict Tinubu.
How would I predict Pulaba?
Well, another problem, that is the reason why people still keep using this slogan, no grief for anybody, because as of yesterday, bandits from a Storm FCT abduct 23 residents.
A whole federal capital territory. So how much more the states in the country?
So bandits on yesterday, which was Thursday, reportedly abducted 23 residents of Kawu community in Buhari Area Council of the Federal Capital Territory, FCT Abuja. This is the second time they are coming to this council, which is Buhari.
Shebi, that is in Abuja. What should we say about those in Plateau? What should we say about those that
don't even go to Plateau? Because now I feel there's a... So the thing that happened in Kano, I think will soon happen in...
That's what I'm saying. If this thing is happening in the old Federal Capital Territory, not where a governor is governing, we have the president of the federation.
Exactly. So many ministers.
And something like this is happening. So definitely, we know we're actually getting there gradually. Yes, now, all these people before, I think they respect that place, being the Federal Capital Territory. It's a no-go area, but now, everything it has scattered.
Well, councillor representing the area, Abdulmumini Zakari, who confirmed the abduction, said the government stunned the community from the Kuyeri forest in Kaduna State and divided themselves into groups. He said some went into the palace of the district head, Alhaji Abdulrahman Danjuma Ali, where they abducted his son, Lukman, and his wife, who he married 2 weeks ago. Others attacked the compound of Alhaji Al-Hassan Sidi Kawu, the Marafa of Kawu, and the former PDP chairman of Kawu Ward, he said. According to him, the bandits abducted the former PDP chairman along with his 4 children, adding that the bandits thereafter went into the compound of Sarkin Pawan Kawu, Gambo Power, and abducted him alongside his 2 wives and children. The FCT Police Command spokeswoman, SP Josephine Ade, confirmed the incident. Daily Post report that in the last few weeks, several residents of the FCT have been abducted by bandits. residents of satellite towns in the FCT are mostly affected by the criminal activities.
So nowhere is actually safe anymore.
I'm telling you, even in our room, anywhere we are, we should
nowhere
be watchful.
is safe.
So tell me
anymore.
the reason why we will grieve for anybody.
Me, I've said it right from January 1st that me, I don't go grieve for anybody.
So let's hope for better in Nigeria, because now it's getting worse and worse. Now imagine in FCT we have cases of abduction like 41 within 2 weeks.
A whole.
And they are not taking it. Are they been they are kidnapping just one person or abducting just one person in this family? It's a lie. They are abducting the whole of the family.
A capital of the country. Now you start hearing we need 100 million naira. Where are they going to get it?
50 million naira ransom.
You see the way they just call this money, I just like, is it 1,000 naira?
Why are you feeling somehow hearing the amount of money they want to collect? Can't you see when we read the news here, the amount of money? Okay, look at Better Edu. Better Edu.
Shebi that
so
one, we know she have
585 million naira.
Just to renovate, you need how much? 60 billion
60 billion
what
naira.
for?
Imagine. So you are not talking about bandits that are collecting ransom.
Hey, see, what is actually paining me about these bandits is not as if I'm supporting them or anything. Is that it is the poor masses that you are still dealing with.
No, the one they did in Abuja is not about poor masses.
Let's leave Abuja alone.
I'm not supporting them.
Let's leave Abuja alone. What about other places that they've been going to?
Well, the only thing I would say is, I will say this in Yoruba now.
Everybody just guard your head.
I'm telling you, because nobody will secure you. Nobody is ready to secure you.
If you are walking, please always check front, back, left, right, middle, center. Because nowhere is safe anymore in Nigeria. Even the police officers that you want to go and report to, don't be shocked.
Even police are trying to secure themselves.
Don't be surprised.
Well, this is going to be at the end of the show today. Don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms on Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, on
Twitter our X account.
At Wisdom Yard Online TV. My name is Ahmed Abbas Olatunji, but you can call me Sidon J. Thank you so much for joining us on the show.
Thank you for having
me. We'll see you again next week. That will be Monday on this particular show. Be good and enjoy your weekend. Bye.